out to everybody rocking with your boy Big Vern. I'm here in the App Stupid podcast. Act like you got some sense. Like and subscribe and share the content. We like to keep things going. You can donate to us. We're on Cash App. You can hit it up at $Vern Dollars. Again, that's Cash App, $Vern Dollars. I want to talk to you today about LaMar Jackson. I know yesterday I cut some content. LaMar Jackson, he was playing the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers were a 5-point favorite. They had to spread out there. I thought that was pretty respectful because the Ravens had the number one defense in the NFL. And I was completely right. The Ravens felt disrespected and they took it out on the 49ers at will. They put Brock Purdy on the sidelines and then proceeded to terrorize Sam Darnold. Yeah, they proceeded to terrorize Sam Darnold. Let that sink in. But prompted me to ask another question. Is LaMar Jackson the MVP in 2023 of the NFL? With 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, his completion ratio is at 66.3. His passing yards, 3,357. And his QBR is at 97.2. We'll get into these numbers and why they mean so much after a quick unofficial sponsor of the program. Contact your local Subway, try the signature subs, download the app, visit your local Subway, eat fresh. All right, so when we was talking about those numbers for LaMar Jackson, he is a 2-time NFC North title winner. He won those titles in 2018 and 2019. Now, respectfully, in 2018, they only put this man in because Joe Flacco went out, and they put LaMar Jackson in when the season was over. So they thought, but then he turned around and he won the division on 8 plays. You can't take that away from him. He's played more games this year than he did in 2022 and 2021. The reason that is a good talking point is that all the talking heads, when Lamar was negotiating his contract, they floated the idea that this man is injury prone and that if you pay him, he's just going to be hurt again. So he really proved the naysayers, and he didn't go out in the media and trash talk everybody who down talked him. He just let his play do the talking. And so he's played more games this year than he did in 2022 and 2021. His QBR hasn't been this high since 2020. Then it was 99.4. Now it's 97.2. This kid is playing off the charts. The Baltimore Ravens are the number one team in the NFL overall. And the way it's looking is that the AFC title game is going to run through Baltimore. So that's why I asked the question. What this kid is doing right now, he's playing the best football on the planet. And if he's not the NFL's MVP, who is? Who is? The Ravens haven't lost a game since week 10. That was about a month ago. And I don't think anybody can match wits with them. And we'll talk about a few challenges to the throne when we come back from another unofficial sponsor of the program. Burger King, have it your way. Visit Burger King in your local neighborhood, download the app, talk to the good people, try some of the signature Whopper series. It's your way when you have it, BK. Have it your way. All right, so a couple of the title contenders that you have to the throne, the Miami Dolphins, they're the second team in the AFC. Probably they're the second team in the NFL. They've had a great season. Then you've got Kansas City, the reigning champions. They have something to say about it. They want their crack at LaMar Jackson as well. But if I'm Patrick Mahomes, there's no way I want to see that Ravens defense. from what Jadeveon Clowney did last night, if I'm Patrick Mahomes, there's not enough escapability in him to get away from Jadeveon Clowney. There's no way. That defense is playing lights out. And if I'm Kansas City, I don't want that. I don't want that trip. The Colts, if the Colts go in there, the Colts, they have one of the worst records. So they're going to be on the chopping block pretty early. And then maybe the Bills. And the Bills are so up and down. They can beat anybody, but they can also be beat by anybody. And you don't know what Josh Allen you're going to get from one week to the next. Are you going to get a Josh Allen who's going to play like he's ready to go to the Super Bowl and he's ready to take the next step? Or are you going to get the Josh Allen that's throwing interceptions, throwing picks, not giving his receivers chance to get into the route, set their feet, turn around and look for the ball, throwing you into triple coverage? That's the Josh Allen that it seems like is showing up at a lot of these games. So, but that's a question for another time. But in the AFC, that's all you got. Everybody else is on the bubble. Now, Cleveland is a formidable foe. However, without Deshaun Watson, they can't beat LaMar Jackson. And I will repeat that. Without Deshaun Watson, the Cleveland Browns cannot beat LaMar Jackson. They have a 1-1 record with each other right now. But make no mistake, Jackson is playing lights out right now. The Ravens are playing the best headed into the playoffs. They can get some rest and recuperate, and they can wait for whoever is going to come into Baltimore in the second round and get their head crushed. But I could be wrong. As always, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and it's your boy